Hey guys, what's going on? It's Waseem here from Hands and Smiles. Thank you for joining me on another fragrance related video. So guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of a fragrance which is great bang for buck. You can pick up this fragrance here in the UK for less than £25, so it's definitely a great fragrance if you're on a budget. The fragrance is from the house of Junaid Jamshed and the fragrance is called Oudh Qadim. Guys, Oudh Qadim was released in the year 2014 and is classified as an Oriental. The notes you're going to get in this fragrance are Egyptian balsam, oud, saffron, spicy notes and woody notes. So what do I get on my skin from Oudh Qadim? For me, in the opening is a combination of the oud and saffron. And in addition to these two notes, I also get this lovely cool vibe. I'm not sure which note to pinpoint which is giving me this cool vibe, but in addition to the oud and saffron, I definitely get this very gorgeous, cool nuance during the opening of this scent. As this scent develops on my skin, I'm introduced to some incredible, gorgeous, warm spices and resins. The oud in this fragrance is definitely present throughout the lifetime, the duration of this scent, from the start to the dry down. However, it's definitely not the predominant predominant note of this fragrance. The oud is a great backing player, a subtle base of this fragrance. For me, the two notes which really stand out in this fragrance are the warm spices and the resins, especially during the opening and of the heart of the fragrance. During the twilight of this scent, especially the last 2 hours, the spicy notes, especially the warm spicy notes such as the saffron and the resins, take a bit of a backing seat, and the woodiness really intensifies for the last twilight of this scent. Oudh Qadim has a gorgeous Arabian and Middle Eastern quality to it, which gives off this very unique vibe. And then definitely when you're going to be wearing Oudh Qadim, you're going to feel different, you're going to smell different, and you're going to stand out from the crowd. It's a great unique scent, guys. It's not a scent which you would typically identify with Western perfumery. It's not a fragrance you would typically find in Western department stores here in the UK, in America or Canada. So it's a great unique scent to have in your collection. For me, Oudh Qadim has this quality which reminds me a lot of Barn, especially Barn Mix. Now, a lot of you might not be familiar with what Barn is. Barn is a popular snack, I would say, or dish that is quite popular in South Asian countries such as India and Bangladesh. Barn is basically a betel leaf which is filled up with some ingredients such as a crayon nut, tobacco and some other ingredients which is known as barn mix. And barn is chewed or eaten by people for its psychoactive and stimulant effects. It's very popular around South Asian countries such as India and Bangladesh. The barn mix, the ingredients that I put in the betel leaves, it definitely has this smell to it, this nuance to it, which kind of reminds me a lot of Oudh Qadim. Now, a lot of people might not agree with that, but it definitely has that sort of feeling for me when I wore this scent. I've been testing this fragrance since last year, I think September time, and it's a great fragrance and really does give off that sort of quality. As far as performance goes, this fragrance was outstanding, guys. Excellent in both regards, from projection to longevity. On my skin, this fragrance lasted around 8 to 10 hours and the projection was excellent. Really does push out. It has a great scent cloud around you. Definitely a fragrance you're going to notice on yourself all day. And it definitely has great sillage as well. People are going to notice you. And if you've been a fan of my channel, and you've been watching my reviews, you probably have noticed that I don't really talk about compliment factor in my reviews, and that's mainly because I don't really receive many compliments from other people when I'm wearing my fragrance. I'm sure people notice me, but a lot of people are shy, and in the environments that I wear fragrances, such as work, people don't tend to compliment each other that much. However, I did receive a compliment from Oudh Qadim which I was surprised by, and it was actually a very positive compliment actually. I received a compliment whilst wearing Oudh Qadim. It was after around the 7 hour mark, so it's definitely still projecting at this stage. And this woman at work complimented me saying, "Ooh, what are you wearing? What fragrance are you wearing today?" And she was like, it's quite pungent, but it smells great. It smells really nice in a nice way." She said it's pungent, but in a nice way. And she said, and this is how she specifically described it. She said, "You smell like Mr. Big from Sex and the City." Now, I don't watch Sex and the City, and I don't know who Mr. Big is, but apparently he's a character in this TV show, and apparently I smelled like him, and it was a good compliment. So yeah, that was a compliment I received from Oudh Qadim. So as far as seasons go, Oudh Qadim is a great fragrance to wear during the fall and the winter. For me, I would definitely wear this during the night time, and Oudh Qadim really works for me when I'm going to Asian weddings. So it's for me definitely a great formal event scent. It could also work great as a night out scent as well, due to its excellent performance. For me, if I was to give this an overall rating, guys, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5, a 4.5 out of 5. I really think this is a great fragrance, very unique scent. I absolutely adore the notes of this fragrance, how it smells. It's one of the best oud fragrances out there, and it's a great unique fragrance to have in your collection. Excellent performance, great compliment factor, and it's an excellent cheapie as well. If you can pick up a fragrance of this quality, it really is high quality, guys. You can pick this fragrance for £25, and that's 100ml. For £25 is just outstanding, and it really doesn't smell like a £25 fragrance, guys. It smells like a niche level fragrance which people pick up for hundreds of pounds. So it's a great fragrance in my opinion. It's 4.5 out of 5. That's Oudh Qadim from the house of Junaid Jamshed. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have, then make sure to give me a like and leave me a comment below. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, then make sure you do. Until next time, my friends, see you later.